Come early in the morning. They say we can only be delayed or cannot be denied. Don't give up in your struggle. Chop, 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 chop. Sing it out. Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way. Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way. Never lose hope. Your blessings are on the way. Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way. The miracle is on the way. No matter your condition, no matter your challenges, never give up. No matter your situation, no matter the calamity, never give up. He's a God of the last minute miracle. He's a God of the last minute miracle. Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way. Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way. Never lose hope. Your blessings are on the way. Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way. Jump, 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 jump. I say you do it. No matter your suffering, no matter the trouble, no matter your sickness, no matter the happiness, He's a God of signs and wonders. He's a God of signs and wonders. Your miracle is on the way. No matter your condition, no matter your challenges, never give up. No matter your situation, no matter the calamity, never give up. He's a God of the last minute miracle. He's a God of the last minute miracle. Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way. Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way. Never lose hope. Your blessings are on the way. Don't give up.
world will welcome the rising sun. Here comes the time for everyone to see that what will be. This is the time for you and I to stand together as one. Yeah. They will know. The sun is rising from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? All your ways will fly. I'm the part of who you are. Because the sun is rising. It's shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. We spent our lives in pain and misery. Never gonna trade our freedom with any mystery. It's affecting our soul and it's killing us slow. It's what we've been through. We are far from being good, but we are blessed by Chukwuemeka, Biafra. So we're never gonna give up. We're never gonna give up. Now the light in the end of the tunnel, so shine so bright all the time. The whole wide world will embrace us. Nobody can stop us, nobody can change us, nobody can stand us, yeah. They will know. The sun is rising from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? All your ways will fly, and be proud of who you are. Because the sun is rising. It's shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. Windows and curtains, green light every rhythm. When I think about how blessed we are, goosebumps all over my body. Sunrise to the black side, black strands crossing gray strides. Clashes upon clashes, many lives come to ashes. When I burn down one reminisce, the action I see malice. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag, all around the world. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag, all around the world. We go carry the cross together, we walk through to Zion. We stumble, we'll rise. How the victory will stand. East to west, from every side. Can't you see the sun is rising? I still wave your flag all over the world. Because the sun is rising. It's still shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. You know. The sun
God the Almighty, the maker of heaven and earth. We are here before you this morning, as usual, asking for your assistance, asking for your protection. Protect us from our enemies, those that have made it a decision to eliminate us for no reason. They pretend to be our friends. They pretend to be our neighbors. But their ill feelings are so deep that all they want is to draw closer as friends, as neighbors, to kill us. You have sent us our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We continue any day we wake up to request, to plead, kneel and beg that you continue to guide him and all those that are assisting him, that we will, through your own power, achieve our aim. We want to be free. We owe nobody. We are your children. We just want to be in the land you have allotted to us as your children. That's all we need. And that's why we continue to pray and beg you, no matter what we have done. There comes a point, you have punished us, and I hope we are learning. And we will continue to beg in your name. You say. Today is January 4, 2021. You are listening to live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. It's coming to you through Radio Biafra London and the IPOB Community Radio, directed by our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My name is Mazi Alozie. Today is another day, and we are listening to ourselves. We have a means of communication, that is the radio. The enemies have their means of communication, radio. And through their network, which they have established locally and internationally. But we, your children, have we established those international and local communication? I would like to draw attention to our Biafrans, Easterners, Yorubas, and the Middle Belt. There is time to argue. There is time to debate. And there is time to face reality. We cannot, as of January 4, 2021, continue to wait when Britain okays our freedom. It will not happen. You have a typical example right before you. The Fulanis are depleting your resources. They are depleting your population. They are acquiring your land through the help of Britain and the Western powers. How do you think? How do you, in the remotest way, think that these people are going to let you go? In the Francophone areas, you see what France is doing. And the people that are under that system are rebelling. They are telling you, we are tired of being exploited. You exploit us. You use our resources and then come back to act as if you are peaceful. as you are a philanthropist that caters for the well-being of Africans, that is systematic brainwashing. You buy into that ploy. As they disturb your inhabitant, your habitation, the inhabitants run back to their disturbers. We are coming to you to take refuge. Our country is not good. Who is responsible for your country not being good? The same host country hosting you, acting as if they are your angels. Brainwashing. We buy. We accept everything fed to us. Are we short of reasoning? We did not listen to Mugabe. Some of us are good at criticizing those that have sense. Some of us are good at belittling those that are making sense, because what they are telling you does not sound like their colonial masters. Before you get up from your bondage, you have to have the mind of your own. You have to reason and think clearly. Failure to do that, you will not be free. There is no way you can have a free mind to even make the slightest decision. And being that these people use your mind, they deceive you, and you accept all that they are telling you without listening to your brother, without listening to your elder statesmen that have watched the British, watched the foreign countries do the same, and they come to tell you, these are our experiences. You call them old men. Then they use the military, which they have trained, to get them out of office because they refused. Not all of them. Some of them can see. Some of them defend their people. And once they notice that they are defending their people, they are attacked. They are framed and they are removed from office. And let their own agents be in position to protect their interest. Who are these people being used? Who are these their agents? They are people like you and I. They are learned. They are sergeants. They are captains. They are colonels. They are brigadiers. And money. Promises of position is flattered in their presence. Coming closer to home, you see our people have fallen into this trap. They have fallen so deep into the trap that you start wondering, are we not listening? Are we not hearing? We have the media, the radio. Before, we didn't have that. Now that we have it, are we listening? Are we making use of the messages? Does the message you get correspond with what is happening on the ground? If it corresponds, we are right. You are listening to the message, you are receiving it, and you are seeing what's happening on the ground, and then you deny. You can't accept reality. It is your fault. You are dragging us back. Because when you fail to do the needful, you are wasting manpower, resources. Extra resources are needed because you that have learned the truth have refused to disperse the truth to the populace. What baffles me is how the Fulanis, no matter their grade, can listen. They know they have no homes. They know they have no lands. They are in need. And therefore have to listen. Why must they listen? Because the people directing them, the people informing them want the best for them. And what is the best for them? Your land, your resources. And they will listen. No matter what they're doing, they will listen. They know. They wait for the signal. When the signal is given to them, they will comply. No argument, no debate. But you, the target, you have more, and more is given to you with less effect on you. You feel you know as much as the people informing you, therefore why must you listen? You fail to pass that information downward. And you use the position you have to deceive those that you're supposed to save. And your oppressors are right at your doorstep. Not only that, you invite them. Why do you invite them? Because of your ostentatious ambition. How you want people to title you. How you want people to recognize you. How you want people to see you as the president. How you want people to see you as the vice president. How you want people to see you as the honorable. On empty space. You have no cushion. You have nothing backing you. You are simply floating. Empty post. And then you use that to sell your people. You use that to displace your people. And then take instruction from a cattle herdsman. Are we demoting them? No, that's who they are. That is their trade. And they tell you, this is what we are. And we value our cattle more than you. We value our cattle more than your education. And all you have, we envy you and we want it. We don't mind what it will cost us. If you are willing to accept 10 million, we will give it to you. But give us that land. We want that your land. You did not ask yourself, why will you give me worthless 10 million? And that will get rid of my land. You dispossess me of my land. And in whose land are you going to build that home, that mansion? When the land where you would have comfortably managed with your neighbor, with your brother, has been occupied by the Fulanis. As a result, this is what happens. You refuse to listen.
Okay, Islam won me robara jijula hoto omo. Obun de Fulani FC lawyer ma after sia be bi do tiwe mi. Nde Fulani as lawyer. Lawyer ibo le kwenu. Lawyer mbada tan gugu lawyer uzo ndu bitwa. Gugu ko wa Islam uzo ndu bi ko wod. Uzo ndu bi ko. Na ikuru ko no ya meru yola aka. Oh ha ma woro mma maka. Jini wa adure me obe meru yola aka. Manaka ko omo. Oh ha hiri le bisi. Obun de na ma meru yola ma ihun hanya. Eji he na ma boda nde na ma nde Fulani. Isikolo so ma lom de Fulani meru. Obo to na do kembe wala obo to na. Ha do maro le me ohia omo. Madana. Madana. Hausa Las Hausa ha. Ihun na ma ha so has lawyer futa. Lawyer futa. Na iku e kwanu wo. Islam ba ha ko do. unu bisi ni bloba ha ndi bisi Joshua yaruo kale kamaru ta ti onu nde obo ngeke je meeting echi the whole squad lawyers ni be barristers na tema waka abe ko mezi he video maluguwo nziwe ho ngora nde usa hello yaro no ko ngole tonwa okay niko ngithi wayiko tonwa ningevuka wa okay ngora lon yaro na yiku.
The Fulanis did it. There are 4 of them. That was yesterday. They macheted him. They came out from the bushes down the stream to the farm, road to the farm. And they tried to miss him. An elderly man. And you're somebody under stress. You see, these are the people when we formed ESN to protect us. The same criminal said he formed his own security. Did his security prevent this event? No. The governors are not for you. Your exes, they are not for you. Understand that these your leaders, these your rulers, these your exes and the Igwes are paid by the exes. It is the governor that pays the eze, the royal, his highness, his honorable, and they clip his wings. The Fulanis pay the governor. The Fulani disposes money through the governor for the Ezes, and the Ezes disposes the remainder to the Igwes. And the clan heads, LGA heads. This is why when they do their devilish deed, you wonder why your elders are not talking. Blood money. Do you listen to what we are saying? Do you understand what we are saying? Let me read you this. Pay attention, because this has direct bearing to the incident that happened to this man. Fulani militias, minions, and herders currently living in Ebonyi State renamed a community called Aboboisu in Ebonyi State of Biafra land with the approval of a sellout governor of the state, Dave Umahi, who is currently vying for the position of a vice president. Mr. Umahi single-handedly sold out a community land in Ebonyi State to his Fulani neo-masters from the Sokoto Caliphate in order to remain relevant within the corrupt Nigerian political space. Let me stop there and comment on that. Do you see what we do? Do you see the behavior of our people? Right and direct. The same Fulanis he is allotting lands to have proudly possessed the land and now attacking the indigenes of the land. And the same governor, presumed to be learned, has not made any comment. He has not come to defend the people. He kept mute. Now you have come down to what I say every day. Where are the cabinets of this man? Where are the state people, those in his cabinet, those in the state assembly? Where are they? Are they not part and parcel of the community? Or do they live in the sky? Or do they live in heaven? There is a disconnect between them and the governor. Or they have been bribed to stupor that they cannot defend their own village, their own community, and they keep mute and let this upheaval continue. The same replaces itself in most of the Biafran communities. And we that are the victims, what stops us from protesting? What stops us from saying we are not going to let our land go? And let him start slaughtering them. Let him kill them. Yeah, let them die. Because they stand fighting for their land and are being killed for their land. And then they will expose him. And those in his cabinet should be held squarely responsible. If they cannot, that means there's a disconnect. We don't talk. Don't talk, you will die. And we are dying. We are dying without protesting. We are dying without challenging. And at the same time, somebody will tell you, don't talk, don't say anything. So just keep quiet and die silently. And these same people will come to you and tell you to come and vote. You can hear the directions, the instructions they are giving you to get ready to vote. And you will do that. The place sold out is called Agbabo Isu in Onitsha, local government area of Ebonyi State. A town just after Mr. Dev Omahi, hometown of Uburu. By the left-hand side, from description, Isu is the most closest community to Uburu, and Agbabo is the ancestral land housing the community of Isu, and partially Uburu. Mr. Devomahi sold and gave out the land to the Fulanis, to which the Fulanis criminally renamed Aru, to which we don't know the meaning, as the name has nothing to do with our existence as people. Just 2 weeks ago, a Fulani boy had a misunderstanding that would have resulted to a conflict with a nearby town boy, and the Fulani boy ran back to their camp, only to come back with their Fulani killer squad, and they shot sporadically and mercilessly for hours. This caused the freeborns and residents of Ebonyi living within the said area to leave their homes for safety. To the people's greatest surprise, the local government chairman sided with them. With the Eze cabinets inclusive, because they are all working and using Mr. Devumai's free cars. Okay, now did you see what I just said? I just explained that earlier. Now it's coming down to the same narrative. They are bribed, driving car without roads. The car is more important than your land. The car will deteriorate in 2 years' time, in 3 years' time, and you might die driving that car. But you have invited death. You have invited elimination of your name, your existence completely, just to drive a car. Do you see how hopeless we are as a people? Ostentatious lifestyle. You want to be relevant. You want to show off what kind of car you're driving. The local government chairman sided with the Fulanis, with the Eze cabinets inclusive. The Eze cabinets are you and I. When they will come to kill you, they won't know if you're in the cabinet, the Eze's cabinet or not. They will not know. They will slaughter you. Do you see how hopeless our people are? There is a disconnect. Something is terribly wrong with the way we reason. Something is terribly wrong. A lot of people are asking for help from all concerned and conscientious people around the world, especially appealing to the leadership of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, to help them return to their ancestral land, currently being occupied by Engineer Dave Umahi and his Fulani masters. And this is what pisses me off. This is when I go off. The same IPOB, many or some, don't want to hear, don't want to belong to, don't want to join. In the back of their mind, they know we are genuine. They know we are there. They know we exist. If you know this, why not come out and speak strongly and make your point known? You hide behind the curtain. And when they find you hiding behind the curtain, you call the same people you don't identify with to come and save you. Sitting on the fence will not do you any good. You know there's IPOB. The same IPOB, they are recruiting some of your young men to come and join to oppose the same IPOB you know will protect you. What if your son is being recruited by Devumahi? Have you told your son, why are you going with Devumahi when he's out to kill you? When he's giving you money that 2 days time you will lose your life, lose your land? Are you being reasonable? You as elders have failed as well. I mean, I will be naive to tell you that you don't have the brain, you are old. If we go by that adage, you're supposed to be wiser. You're supposed to know better. In Abon, there are two bushes to which the Fulanis from nowhere have turned the bushes to be their home by forceful usurpation, chasing away the owners of these bushes from cultivating within these places. In fact, it is now a home to these Fulanis from Sahel. They have built more than 150 sheds, huts. They decided and determined what happens with this affected jurisdiction. The land is very big and massive land. Just to answer Vice President, just the name, you betrayed your people. What if your son is in the IPOB and your other son is with the Vumahi, brother killing brother? Likewise, what happened in Iguacha? The same thing. In Enugu, the same thing. Those that are supposed to speak are not speaking. You have Sowore that and his men came out to protest. What happened? They arrested them. Quote unquote, the federal government. Which federal government? Which federal government? You say you're a democratic country. People are telling you that things are not well. Things are not working the way it's supposed to. And you are arresting non-Fulanis for speaking out. Where are these non-Fulanis from? They are from Yoruba land. They are from Middle Belt. They are from Biafra land. Everywhere you go, the Fulanis are caging you. And that brings me to this question. Why must the Yorubas continue to work on the framework of federal government? Why must Middle Belt continue to work under the framework of federal government? Why must Easterners work under the frame of federal government? The same federal government jurisdictionally carried out by the Fulanis. False constitution. And then supervised and implemented and directed by Britain. And I will repeat it again. What if the Yorubas say we are done? There is no federal government. We are the Oduduwas. Britain will not do damn thing. If Biafra say the same, Britain will not do a damn thing. It is the will of the people. If the Middle Belt says the same, Britain will not do a damn thing. But once you people blindly put your head as if you don't reason, put your head as if you can't carry a load, put your head together as if you cannot make a decision with your heads together, they will bash those heads you put together. And that is what they are bashing. Inability to think. They are going to COVID all of you to extinction. And they have started. The Oduduwas have qualified doctors and nurses that can determine the health of the Oduduwans without thinking twice. No, they cannot do it. Because the Fulanis are there. The Biafran the same. They cannot do it. No, because the Fulanis are there. The Middle Belt the same. They cannot do it because the Fulanis. The Northerners can do it because because their brothers are there and will not like to quit, vacate the office. We cage ourselves. We chain ourselves to extinction. Congratulations. We are heading there. You can criticize the Biafrans as much as you want to. You can criticize the Middle Beltons as much as you want to. You can criticize the Oduduwas as much as you want to. If any of these sections don't head their own way without looking back, sorry will be the last word in the history book. And the only thing they can tell you, as always, how did we let this happen? How did we let this happen? It is a diplomatic way of telling you we had it. We saw it. We didn't do anything because we supervised it for our own benefit. You have a case which the Oduduwans know, which the Biafrans know, which the Middle Belts know, which the Arewa know. Brexit. What is it? What is Brexit? Why did Britain pull out of EU? But you cannot. They conducted a referendum. But the same people championing democracy will not let you conduct a referendum because you have submitted your soul, you have submitted your life to the British for them to kick you around, to play you like ping pong, like tennis ball, Africa. And you crown your hopelessness and your stupid behavior with the name, the giant of Africa. The giant of Africa. What did Sowero do? He protested that things are not going well. He was arrested because he is from Oduduwa. He is not supposed to talk. He is a slave. So you're not supposed to say anything. We don't care what your status is. But the same people arresting Sowore are the same people making more outrageous statements based on the way they arrest people. I have lost faith in Buhari's government, says Arewa Consultative Forum spokesman. Really? If you have lost faith, why are you arresting Sowore? Why?
If you watch the words of our chairman, Chief Audwogwe, when he went to Maiduguri, after 40-something people were slaughtered like sheep, he said, we are distressed. We are very, very distressed and depressed. And every northerner who is not depressed and distressed is not a true northerner. Is not well born. Those were the words he used. We feel really sad. Some of us, even personally, not the ACF generally, some of us even personally, because when the elections were to be conducted in 2015, the two principal candidates were Goodluck Jonathan and President Muhammadu Buhari. And some of us looked at the two candidates. What was disturbing the North then, all over the North, there was this feeling of insecurity. Not only Borno, all over the North. Plateau, Benue, all over the North. There was a feeling of insecurity. So when we looked at these two candidates, we said, well, Jonathan was a university lecturer before he went into politics. He was lucky, he became local government chairman, he became governor of a state, first deputy governor, and then he became governor of a state. He became vice president and became president, all by luck. His name stuck to him. But Buhari was a general who fought in the war to keep Nigeria one in the 60s and 70s. And then he was a head of state, a military head of state. And some of us even had personal testimonies to give. I remember I was a reporter with New Nigeria newspapers in 1983 when some Chadians invaded Nigeria and took some of Nigerian land. As a young man then in my 20s, I was sent to cover him. And he did very well. He chased away those rascals. Chased them and almost got to N'Djamena even before President Shehu Shagari, who was commander-in-chief, knew that his troops were fighting a war with another country. And we were impressed with this. We said, this is the man who is going to secure Nigeria. But what has happened? On a daily basis, when we hold our meetings in Kaduna, we keep receiving reports from all the states. Every state is complaining. Insecurity. Every state in the north is not secure.
What goes around comes around. When you lie, when you deceive yourself, that is the price you pay. When you deceive yourself, you pay the price. You looked at the two candidates. The same candidate you voted for is the one that never rested, never showed his other side with regard to how he hates non-Fulanis. And it was well with all of you. The insecurity is caused by the same people, to themselves and to others. And the people we are talking about, Chad, are they not the ones you have invited to come and occupy the land from Middle Belt to the sea? Do you see our people? Do you see that these people are deceiving you? They have started renaming your villages, your towns. Continue to be a chief and a thief. Continue to be a local government chairman that wants to ride Jeep and Rolls Royce. And your children and your future generation, Babi Allah. Allah Barika, Kabi Allah. Allah Barika, it's coming. The reverse role is beginning to take effect. You can deny, you can say whatever you want to say. It is right in front of you. Your neighbors from Chad know no peace. They have been warring from Chad, and the same people telling you they love Buhari are the same one that gave them free passage during election, telling you that they are free as Fulanis to come in and vote. And our people acquiesced. Go ahead. Look for our leader. Criticize him. Chase him. Insult him. The same person you are insulting is the same person, the same IPOB you're calling. Come. Come, the enemies are here. Nnamdi Kanu, bring your people. Come. They are chopping off our hands and our heads. The same people that were crying when they couldn't enter their farms, when the women are being raped right in front of them, and they become restless and hopeless. It is the same people you are siding with your governors that they are problematic. If we are, why are you now calling on us? IPOB. You are an indigenous of Biafra. You are an indigenous of Biafra. You are from Biafra land. When they proscribe IPOB, they proscribe you. They don't know whether you are or not, for the fact that you are from the south, especially if you're from Biafra land, eastern region, you are IPOB. Your best bet, assume that name and act and defend yourself with the knowledge, with the impression, with the assumption, with pride that you are an indigenous person of Biafra. If you adopt that principle, maybe, just maybe, you will start to understand what we have been saying. But I doubt it. Because once they ring that their political bell, all of you will start running. All of you will start running, looking for your PVC, waiting for the rice and the few $1,000s they will give you not dollars, naira. And once you get it, you will punish yourself for the next 4 years, just like we told you in 2019. Our leader established ESN for your sake, and you have people that think they know better, but they are impotent, unable to do anything, unable to contribute in any shape or form, mentally or physically or financially. At least you can do one of those. If you are not capable of doing one thing, do the other. According to our sayings, we always say it, and it suits us when we say it, and we feel relieved. But do we actually practice what we say? Our leader established ESN. These people must be funded. They must be made to feel good because they have volunteered to save you, to fight for you. The bank name is Chase Bank. The account name is Indigenous People of Biafra Patriots Inc. Routing number is 0440000037. Anytime you're coming to listen to the news, take your paper and your pen, put it around you, because whenever an announcement is made, you can be able to write it down. You can be able to write it as quickly as possible, not running around. Oh, wait, let me go get my pen. I'm not hearing you telling me to wait. Always have something ready. And you have liars. I wonder who they are lying to, why they have chosen to lie, why they want to make things different. And this man said all these things. Nobody arrested him. Nobody remanded him in custody. But when Sowore, a Southerner, says something, they will go quickly, arrest him, arrest them, and then they'll come back and tell you one Nigeria. They will come back and tell you one Nigeria. That is your one Nigeria. And that is the way it works. Who is kidding who? And who is fooling who? I hope you've gotten your paper and pen ready. The bank name is Chase Bank. Account name, Indigenous People of Biafra Patriots Inc. Routing number 0440000037. That is the account. That is the routing number. The account number is 669 680-115. I will repeat that number again. 669680115. If you're using Zelle, the email address for Zelle is ipobusana@yahoo.com. ipobusana@yahoo.com. The quickest way to remember it, ipobosana@yahoo.com. Our people have to be clothed. They have to live comfortably because they have volunteered themselves. If you're directing internationally from the outside the continental of United States, even if you are and you want to use this means, but it's for international usage, Biafrans. International wires, this is what you use. The business name, Indigenous People of Biafra, Patriots Inc. The account number is 669680115. The SWIFT code is CHASUS33. That is CHASUS33. CHASUS 33. And the bank name is JP Morgan Chase. We are here to stay. And those living outside the United States, that is what you can use to send your money. Our people must do the needful. I have given you the two scenarios. Incident involving Southerners as compared to that of the Fulanis. They have the right to say what they want to say, but you don't have the right to protest, to say how you feel, to criticize what they are doing to you, to criticize what they are doing to your children. But those your children, their future is bleak. Their future is very, very bleak. Can we now understand why all these regions must separate without waiting for Britain to do it? They will not do it. They are ravaging your land. They are depleting your resources, and they will live ever happily after. When all these resources are gone, you will come back and beg like a dog waiting for the master's bone or crumbs falling off the table. Now you have the upper hand to control your resources for the benefit of your children. No, you are not doing it. You are still fascinated with the presence of a white person. You are in their land. You have visited them. You've lived there, and you live there. And you know very well what they are up to. They will use you to extract your resources, and they will funnel it to their bank. And their children will continue to administer over you. Your inability to face reality, your inability to speak up, your inability to tell the truth has come to roost. You will continue to be a boy, and you will continue to be inferior until the day you wake up. But all I can tell you is that it is getting late. Time is running out. These generations are faster. Technology quicker. Unlike the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and up to date. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. For those that have taken it upon themselves to criticize without excuse me, to criticize without knowing the issue, the media is here. The media will make you or break you, and it's user beware, just like buyer beware. When we fail to use the media to our advantage, then we have ourselves to blame. Caller, your name and where you calling from? Good morning. Welcome.
I said, whether you don't call me, you know? And so I said, whether you don't call me, what I did on the phone. Good afternoon, good morning. The Chukwuemeka, I can bless you, protect one of them. He protect our able leader, wherever he is. Every of his wishes, may he bring us closer to the Biafra lines. When he's going out and coming in, be protected and guided. He said, may those who think any evil, may those who try to destroy him, may those who plot his downfall, may any wish they wish to him, may he come back to them. May he you don't over a job. And he protect every IPM in the mighty name of Chukwuemeka. I pray he said. Let our people know, because they say that following a husband, that's smart. If the few that decide they are afraid, when they talk, other people follow. I know we are different. They are preparing their future because they are ready. This is you. They know that nothing can survive the zoo anymore. They are using this their gender government now, sucking the zoo down. They have faced to Nigeria. Every of their investment is that side. And our people are the people there working with them, servicing them. They are giving them peanuts. You know, some crap that fall out from the table. And they are taking it, selling our land to be slaves to Fulani. It's our generation said no. It's our generation said no. It cannot happen. I think most of them should listen to this our second broadcast because we can't allow all this old status quo to continue. That means we don't know what we are. No matter what they do, the way Soviet Union is gone, the way Yugoslavia is gone, that is the way the Zulu. That is the nation. And it must be accomplished. No matter what the enemy, even the one side, do, it cannot stop us. No country, I'll keep on repeating this, countries that have fought revolution because without revolution, no, nothing moves. It took French people 100 years to revolt against that cut off the neck. So our own won't be different. But no countries survive with threats and sabotage. It never happened. Because I want to want every one of you working with Nigerian government. Before you hear because it's when you really have the trust committed to come to you. Some of you have never seen anything. That's why when I look at some people we are in here, I question myself, and our leader even said it yesterday. What even bring these people close to IPOB for the first place? Everybody should be very, very careful. The Zoo has to be taking money, looking where to spend it to destroy IPOB. But nobody can destroy IPOB. If you try, you will fail. I can't them that we have your voice. That is why we are here. And we know that you are born for this. That's why we're here. No matter what any other person is doing, because we know we must do this one day. So keep on encouraging them. All the messages watching, you have visited all the things. For the things, if we're not seeing all the things, that means what we are doing is not working. You see, enemies are the ones confessing, not even our people. Our enemies are the ones talking how much we are spending, how much IPO is spending in consultant and other things. They ask what IPO is doing. We have decided that this is what we do. Some people have their money to build a house. Most of us who just want to do it. It's calling. So I encourage every one of you, nothing will happen. We are our enemies. We have outnumbered them. Any music they play. Let us wake up. It is our time to shine. 2021 is our year. Or we have to sign up from here.
Thank you very much. The call number is +1 484 767 0848 +1 484 767 0848. We have our work cut out for us, and anything we do it jointly. Normally, in cases like this, you don't have too much opposition. One policy. Focus. Keep your eye on the ball. Everybody should be on the same pace, on the same topic, on the same issue. Freedom for Biafrans. If you want to play politics, leave IPOB and go and play politics. It is politics that has put us in this situation. It is politics that destroyed us. Politics, political activities that pays you no dividend. All you know is go embezzle money. They pay you to keep quiet. That is all the bribe money they are giving you. You are in the Senate, you are in the House, you are in the judiciary. The amount the Fulanis are paying you, those are the amounts you receive in order to keep quiet, so that you cannot oppose, so that you cannot dissent. And they'll make sure that money is available. And at the end of the day, what have you benefited from the money? Are you living comfortably? You might think you are. But down the line, in the near future, in no distant time, you will start to feel the heat. In so many ways, they have told you that your lifestyle is different from theirs. You don't have the same tradition, nothing in common. But we don't pay attention to it. It's like the house that was destroyed in Kaduna. Somebody's building hotel. Yeah, well, you can't do anything. We are going to destroy it. We have our reasons to destroy it. Even if the reason will not suit you, it will suit us. And when we destroy it, it will take you years. Even if we're going to lose, it will take you years. It will cost you so much that it becomes hopeless trying to litigate. But do we understand what they are doing? Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Alozie, good afternoon, sir, from here. Alozie Chukwuemeka from South Africa.
Good morning.
Alozie, because anybody will see anybody will talk about Eastern Security Network in a bad manner. If you see that person, the boy also. Anybody that see talk about anything against Eastern Security Network, here was Ibondo. They have saved our life in a state. I'm actually from Mohozara. The only people that can challenge the Vomai is that people. Because the Vomai is evil human being, evil to the score. He has destroyed everything that our family have worked for. I've been saying this over the radio. My mother, I gave her money to do apple and the other things. Over 27,000. Gary that she took out of that land. When election comes, they give these people this small bag of Gary rice will be like 10 cups and everything. Then they send cows to go and eat up their crops. That's what our people are doing. It's very, very, very bad what Maya and his cabinet are doing. Not that they don't have elders, but you know what happened, what you've been saying just now when you started your program. The money that they are giving to them, these people are very clever. They pass the money to the governor, from there to the chiefs. They cannot say anything. I was literally chasing these people away from our farm of the time. They come up nice. Then now you go and give them this place, they make their cow they use. These people have destroyed everything. You see this campaign, they are campaigning in Onitsha. That our boys went, this security network went to chase them away. It's these people, some of them are the people that our leader was talking about. That they chase away from Isa. It's only that people who challenge him there for mine at that state because of the political parties he belongs to. That man has destroyed our land, sold our land, Our elders cannot talk, our kings cannot talk, nobody can tell him to change for mine. He has made himself a God for our people. Our place has become desolate. Only God in heaven will bless Mazen Nandekaro for us, for coming this time, for even bringing this particular Eastern Security Network. I have said it before, I'm going to continue supporting them. I have been supporting and I will continue supporting. 3 days ago, I just made my payment. I will continue doing that. Because that's the only thing that has saved our people from this danger that is about to consume everybody. Somebody is saying that we're supposed to go and get government to the port, come get approval from the governors. Governors carry our land, they give Fulani people. They sit up our backyard with AK-47. As you go, Amanda, do you put food inside your anus or inside your mouth? You're talking about approval from the governor. Governor give the land for people to go and stay behind our yard with AK-47.
Chukwudi, anybody raising an issue of telling anybody to go and get permission from is a betrayal, is a saboteur. He has no interest in what we are doing. So I really don't pay attention.
He's a heavy saboteur. Those people, seriously, come bear me witness. They have destroyed who we are as people. Destroyed themselves also. Which one is left in the Ebonyi State? All of them is being given out by devil mind. Stolen everything. If not now. I think it before and then maybe in our land now, they have destroyed all the lands in Sinana Rosso, ancestral land, anytime and the Madonia without compensation. Our people have been having meetings to tell the devil mind. Why are you destroying land first before you can even pay the people? This man has made himself a god of people. Brother, thank you so much, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Alozie, good morning, sir, from here.
Good morning.
My name is Chukwuemeka. I'm calling for Indianapolis, USA.
Welcome, Emeka.
My contribution this morning is for all these useless governors, all these stupid people supporting those governors. How can this, upon this time, people upon what our leader be preaching? Yeah, people have even seen the handwriting on the wall. I like the news we read this morning. Sometime last week, I argued from somebody from his in America. Yeah, he says it's a lie, it's a propaganda. In America, yeah, it's on his issue. I thought he said, what people have been doing for your own life? He says it's a lie. And he needs to travel to a village every month. That I did grow up in Igbo. I might want to tell you what's happening in our land. And thank God you bring out this thing today. Most of our people, when they say there's something really wrong with the brain of the black people. How can somebody see everything going on in Nigeria? Even though that Fulani want to conquer them. Only they tell us the way they conquer the Hausa, the way they Yoruba lost your state. The same way they are doing, they close the whole border. Nobody protests, nothing, the whole border. But the Fulani road is open. And now they open the border. Okay? Because our leader launched our Eastern Security Network to protect our land. And yet people didn't even see. Every killing every day, people don't see what is happening. And somebody wants me to tell him, support. He's only a fool. Only a fool that will be waiting for them to support me. For that first our leader launched this Eastern Security. Mazi, original people are just calling, where can I support? People are calling, before they even launch a motorcycle. But our leader, I keep on mentioning this. That is first I capture, first I listen to our leader. He said, buying and selling have destroyed of the people who didn't know. How can somebody look at the video the one guy did the other day? He take it from Lagos to Onitsha, 7 hours. But from over to Aba, 11 hours. And people are enjoying. 11 hours from over to this thing. How can somebody drive? How do they enjoy G-Wagon in the bad road? Because that brain of a businessman, that buying and selling brain, is why they haven't seen what is happening. That's why the useless man our leader is just a good man, giving that opportunity, he's answering deputy. Bring himself so low. Somebody will lead a place high. This is how God said. When you are pride, God will bring you down. Wash you down like a piece of rubber. You think that you are doing something right. And you'll be some deputy. It's the one that is doing video with the madman that our people caught his head in our land, in Imo State, in Imo Biafra land. Just imagine. This is the kind of man, somebody wants to tell you that these people are saboteur. I call them by the name before, it's a saboteur, a further betray. Like Obito Benu, he further betray with the age of Boko, like I said that day. Because how can an old man like this, if this is right, you're supposed to be doing talking and talking over this age, and you are saying that since already be shouting Biafra won't come. But anyone here, very low you see that some people here listen to the Biafra, they're hypocrites, and God will expose them and send them away. That's what I say. 2020, you will see signs and wonder, and that wonder is all this that God will remove the child from the original one. Fulani, every day by day. Fulani, there's one video you played last time, Alozie, a 76-old man in his backyard, our Igbo father. Fulani, he managed to snap Fulani boy. Fulani boy vibrate. Say, I get my for this Anambra, I'll pass you. How can a Fulani boy of 20-something years find our father 76 years that is dead? As he said, he can't find anymore. If somebody suck a mother breast complete, like in those days, we saw breast for 2 years. You suck a mother complete, and something is happening in your land, you're supposed to have concern. You're supposed to think your common sense that you too will grow old one day, and you would like to go and visit that place, that's your fatherland. What will be your contribution? Nobody comment about that Ipob, about Biafra. Nobody may challenge to me. I'm not that say, Mr. Coordinator, I'm hearing one man talking about Biafra. How can I get the number? I said, you know, he said he's a member. I said, okay. Because if you're born Biafran blood, nobody will. Kosovo. When I live in India before, my neighbor is from Kosovo. When they do their own education, this guy is getting coconuts. The day they declare Kosovo, the French didn't happen there. French, these are people that are outside of their land. But black people, they like already made America every year is fine. You taking food out, taking everything. Can't you do your own land to be like America? That's why the white people take you as inferior. Even though you're a doctor, even though a PhD, they are doing you racist one way or the other. Let us we only be deceiving people in Nigeria. Okay, by the way, you put your children abroad. Don't you know you have already sell your lineage? Do you think it's not play? Because you're thinking now we grow now, money for Jamaica, I go. And no, if you don't get Biafra, your children is coming to Nigeria. Because in their school, they already destroyed the name of in Africa. Biafra is the only way that can make you bring your Peking out. Even though you like you bomb Peking, you speak Igbo, it's a lie. Without Biafra, our Peking, our children, they are lost in abroad. And yet, Mumu man coming to Biafra, talking good about our Biafra. Man, I can't just imagine. I say this every day. I cannot be talking good about somebody be friend. Talking good. One of the something happen. I will never condemn the person. I will never. That's the why people in the police. Later, I will just pack you. I won't talk to you again. But I will never condemn you. That's what they call somebody that have integrity. Look at the election they did now today. And when they say not everybody can buy. Election in America, there's one small boy of 22 years old in Pennsylvania, a post office servant, a post office worker, come out and say no, the election is fraud. See what I saw. Okay? These are people that have integrity, that believe in their nation. Our people, small ego, easy people they can find money. Not everybody. Look at the senators that are holding the senior check in America. It's consequences. In Kentucky, go there and finalize his house. Saying that this is not what you send you for. Hold your representative accountable. Not our people will say, you will see the senator. Because I thought for 90 years, don't what do you do for me? Mumu. This is a time of enlightenment for every Biafra. Like it was someone like I said. If you listen to other Biafra, Since 4 years, I didn't know nothing. Now, because back on one side, because your brain, you can never refurbish again. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's continue to evaluate our behavior. We want to be united, and we are united. And no matter the extent of the unification, you will still have some people that will go different way, and we welcome them. As a matter of fact, we will encourage them to go their own separate ways. Maybe there are things they are seeing we are not seeing. Maybe there is something hidden they have found to show that we don't know what they are doing. If that is their position, we encourage them. Hold on to your horses. Go ahead. If you're more IPOB than those that are in it, go ahead. You see, you try to tell people, don't do this. It is not good for us. As you said, so they indulged in repeating the same thing you told them not to do. Because either they are doing it, that there is something they are getting from it, or they are doing it that they don't care. They don't believe in what you believe in. Or they believe that there's another way they can do it. And that is why I say if there's another way, go ahead. Follow that way. Do it. Bring Biafra, and we will comply.
Biafra.
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Oh, hell, Biafra. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Welcome. How are you?
I'm all right, sir. Happy New Year, Maz.
Not bad.
Maz, what you're just using my words. Maz, it's really, my name is Maz Abarakwini. Maz, there's nothing they know. They don't know anything. They're just battling ignorance. They don't know anything. They're just battling ignorance. That is just it. I just want to thank our leader, Martin Namdekan. The good thing has been doing, and then for God sending him to take us through this difficult time. God will be with him, and God will strengthen him in all he does, and no evil shall befall him. He will be alive, he will get us Biafra, and he will also benefit from it. And also those who have worked in sincerity to accomplish this or make this a reality, Chukwuemeka will also bless and then strengthen us, and we shall see Biafra, and we shall benefit from it. But I cannot thank you enough. And I just want to say a very big thank you to you and to all hardcore Biafrans who are in sincerity in the pursuit of our motherland. That God will strengthen and bless us and grant our endeavors. Particularly our Supreme Leader, Martin Namdekan, Supreme Leader. If you follow him very carefully or keenly, you will understand that the restoration of Biafra is in the hand of the Most High God, Chukwuemeka, and there's nothing anybody can do. That is where I anchor my faith. It's in the hand of the Most High, who have agreed to give it to us through Martin Namdekan. And I have no doubt about that. Mark, I just want to thank you and also to encourage everyone, wherever they are, to remain resolute and to make their contributions. They should not be distracted. Anyway, the ESN has come to stay, and it has come to stay. And it's our last line of defense, as our leader has said, and God will strengthen it and make it a reality. And we shall never fail in the mighty name of the Most High. Master, thank you so much, and God bless all IPOB members, the ones with the truth and the sincerity of heart. And then I just want to say, God bless you. Thank you so much, man.
God bless you too. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, we have people that they know it all. They stand out and they tell you, we know how to do it. We can do it better than you. We can do it faster than you. But they are still sitting there and waiting. They're still sitting and waiting. We are waiting as well. Whereas we do that which we know how to do, we do what our leader asks us to do. At least we know we are doing it. But if for any reason you decide to do something outside what we're doing, stay outside it and do it. And nobody will oppose you. Nobody will oppose you. The one thing is, when you say you want to do something and you're borrowing from the same person, you say he doesn't know what he's doing, then the question is, what's up? If something is not good, it is not good. Leave it alone and go and do it better. You can't criticize something and you're still hanging around that thing you're criticizing. You don't like certain food, but you're still eating it. You just can't make up your mind. We are very, very strong, and we must be by our leader, behind him.
Hello.
Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Okay. Hello, Alozie. Chukwuemeka from Germany.
Welcome.
From Emery. Please, I get something to contribute, if it will be possible. Just only my opinion. Because I see our ESN. These guys, they need support. And I think something, if we can do it, if it's possible for us, that we get something that they call super donor. These donors is people that, because I have checked it here in my house, I see that if we can get about 10 or 20,000 people, it will be European continent, American continent, African continent, Asian continent. People, somebody like me, I'm one of them already. I like to, if you do it, I will be one of members. If super donor will contribute, because I check it here, every month 50 to 100 euro or dollar or pounds, anything at all. But it will not be under 50 euro or something like that. Just my opinion. If we get about 20,000 people every month, if we can make 50 euro as a check, it will be 20,000 people will get 1 million euro. It will help us to help these guys. That is our bush to guide us. It's just my opinion. Please don't be annoyed. It's just what I think. If we can get super donor, then call it super donor. People, I'm one of them. If it can be happen, I will be happy. Every month we contribute 50 euro or more. You can do more, but I check 50 euro every month. 50 euro at 20,000 people is 1 million euro every month. We do it because of our this ECN. I'm very happy if that can happen. It will be super donor. I call it super donor. Like me, I'm ready, please. That's what my contribution to help this guy. Please.
That is very remarkable. I love it.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, super donors can be super donors.
Yeah, super donor.
Yeah, we can't.
If we can get about 20,000 people, our problem, we help our leader. Every month we pay them, we do everything small. But if we be 20,000 people, I check it already. 10,000 people, 50 euros, 500,000. 20,000 is 1 million euro. I'm talking euro, I'm not talking naira. And I'm ready for that. If we can do that, it's just my opinion. Please consider that. Please.
Yeah, it's not out of the question. It's voluntary. It's like people that like you that are very much pleased with what our leader is doing, and they don't need. There are people willing to do it. There are people
Let's
willing
try.
to
Maybe
do it.
try. Maybe stay. Just try. Just try. If you announce it, if you put number, telephone number to contact. If we can be super donor. This super donor like me, I work here. I live here almost 28 years in Germany. I'm working. The money I get, if I give 50, even 100 euro every month, it's not bad for my country. You know what I mean? It's just my opinion. Just announce it. Maybe people can.
Nothing wrong with this suggestion. Nothing wrong with this opinion. It's good. It's welcome. For those that want to do it, they can call. Say they want to, and then it's not even. It don't have to be that. Even those that want to participate can still do it silently. From the national account and still donate it is still good. I understand the angle you're coming from. You just want to make it exclusively for those that we can rely that every month they can give us this. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. And we are in group. We are super. We call it super donor. These people that they have to every month you will come. Only if you miss your job, like me, I work here for almost 27 years. I still work the same work. So if I miss my work, I would call. Telephone will be there. I will call. Say, oh, I don't have any job. I can't continue pay because of my job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the point is what.
But it's just my opinion.
Yeah, like I said, nothing wrong with your opinion. Your opinion is very good. I like it. It's nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Even the number I called yesterday, they never give me the correct number for German coordinator. I don't get it up to today.
The German coordinator is listening, but I will call the European rep to give you that number. I will call him.
Okay, because the number I get here, I have tried nowhere. Because I live here in Germany. I live in Dortmund.
Yeah, I will get it from. Okay, as a matter of fact, we have a German number which let me see. We have a number from Germany. Call plus. Do you have a paper?
You want to give me some number to call?
Yes.
I will write it down.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You can call it one by one, please.
+49.
I live in Germany. I don't need for 490.
Did you get +49?
+1?
+49.
Yeah, 49. Yeah, that's German code. Yeah.
152.
152. That's Leica. The same. I use Leica too.
102.
102.
51.
51.
837.
That's the number, but it's not going. I tried. I tried. I get it here. It's not going. I tried this number a lot of times. Going it.
Okay, I will go back to it. This is what the number that was passed on said over the radio, but I'll go back and check, make sure there's.
Okay.
Okay.
All
right.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
I can call you back maybe before you finish.
Yeah, you don't have to. I'll just get it, and then if you don't, we'll find what the mistake is, and tomorrow we announce it.
Okay, please. I'll try this number. I get on here because
Okay.
we called on last time. I call nowhere. It's not going.
Okay, I will find out what the problem is. Then I'll let you know tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Please, you can announce it here because I watch you every day.
I
If
will.
you're live, I watch you every day.
I will announce
Okay.
it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alozie. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yes, I understand what the caller is saying. There are sometimes when things like this happen, there are people that exclusively take it upon themselves to drive the train. They are happy with what they are seeing, and they want it moving very, very smoothly. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, I'm WhatsApp. Mazi, every other protocol is duly observed. I just call because of this our brother, because I see his seriousness. My brother that is calling from Germany, he can take this number equally. That one was like, but this is Diwa, okay? I will first of all give you the German national coordinator's number now. He gave this, but once you are complaining, you can call him on this one equally. You will get him on this number. Mazi, you can equally take the number down in case he called again. Yeah, the number is +49. Of course, he's in Germany, you put 01, but I call it completely because some people are calling from outside. +49 176 470 398 37. I will repeat the number again. +49 176 470 398 37. The national coordinator to make your donations. Mazi, continue the good work. We can never relinquish our land to all these idiots, to all these slaves, to Fulani. It has never happened. They couldn't conquer our forefathers. Those days you people did it. How much more now? We are more than 100 countries. They will rebel, they will not succeed. Therefore, tomorrow, the idiot in the Imo State, the Supreme Court governor that has given Abba, clean Abba, Abba. These people have one agenda, all of them, Uganda, all of them. The one in Asaba, all of them, even Obiano. But at the end of the day, that land remains our land, and we must take it by fire, by force. About the help towards our volunteers everywhere, I will equally call the number to the Italian. Of course, there is a jingle that has been made to that. I don't know if you got it. Those of you in Italy, please. The two numbers you call for ESN for your donations are these: +39 351 004 6055. I will repeat it again. +39 351 004 6055. The second number is this: +39 371 304 4902. I repeat, +39 371 304 4902. And I thank Kekekurwa for the number we brought out for people that their relation is missing, their brother, their cousins, their husband are missing in Biafra land. As long as their mother wears 2 wrappers, you know where the Biafra starts and where it ends. If you have people that are missing, continue calling. The wonder shall never end. People are calling. Up to 2017, when they went to Onyendo's house, September, and killed and abducted a lot of people. Many things are being revealed. Please, if you are looking for your person, or your son, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your mother is missing, anybody that is missing in Biafra land, especially our young men, this is the number you will continue to call. It's in Jingle anywhere, but I have to repeat it once again and tell you what you need to bring. The number is +971 522 929 723. I repeat it again. +971 522 929 723. If you have somebody meeting and you bring these 4 things that are required of you, 1, you have to send his picture. You have to send 2 is his the name of the person. If you send the picture, you write the full name of the person and his state of origin, where he's coming, and the last day he left, or the last day you saw him last. These are the 4 things that are required of you. Continue calling and continue doing the needful. Mazi Chukwuemeka yourself. Thank you from me. I remain okay for another one. Yes, sir.
Thank you, okay. Thank you very much. That was the announcement that was to follow, that you've made it. So I still have to repeat that. You know that there are some people that you assume they are somewhere, and you've not heard from your own children, your son, your daughter, for a long time. Maybe something happened. Maybe the Janjaweeds kidnapped him. That is why we have a missing number forum. That number has been provided to you, where if you're not seeing or hearing from anybody you know that has to be living around you, the number to call is plus 971 522 929 723. 4 things are required: the name of the individual, the photo ID, the state, and then last scene, the last time you saw that person. That is the information you have to provide. The call number plus 971 522 929 723. 4 requirements you have to provide when you make that call is the photo. You show photo of the missing person. You give the name of the missing person, the state, and the last time you saw that person. That will help locate. That will help determine people that are missing. You know, because we are too fond of ignoring what's happening around us. We assume that all is well, but it is not. When you have issues like that, we run into problems. The only time we come to notice is when it's really hitting close to home. If there's an incident that somebody is missing, you say, maybe that's why the other person is missing. That's maybe why we haven't heard from the other person. Then we start comparing notes. And this is the way people should cooperate. In this time of emergency, we must watch out. We must watch out for our own. Look out for our own. And then tell people, inform people what you are finding out, what you are witnessing. For the guy that called from Germany, I hope you are listening. Okay, call back and provided a number of the national coordinator you can reach. And the number he gave is plus 49 176 470 39837. I will give you that number again, plus 49 176 470 39837. So I hope with this you can be able to reach somebody. With the suggestion he made, I will pass that on to Nene. It's like you can have a club, which we will welcome very much. Club of super donors. And these super donors, they will pledge. And we know what they are doing, how they are doing it. And we move from there. People will be willing to belong to that club, because the ESN is what took everybody by surprise when our leaders say, we will surprise you. And it surprised us. All of a sudden, their presence is making a difference. Since their presence is making a difference, we have to sustain them. We have to keep them going. And then from Biafra land, they are raising issues about card and SIM card and whatnot. Honestly speaking, I don't know anything about that, their SIM card, how it works or how it operates. I don't know how a country can tell you that democratic and they are stopping you from communicating with the outside world. That is a sign of what's to come. I wouldn't be proud or happy to come back and something is wrong with my SIM card. You don't want people to call, but you are enjoying your cell phone. You are enjoying it. So it will be a question of the wealthier ones having luxury to their phones. You see, they don't want you all to be seen. They want everybody to remain miscreant while they use their phone. You cannot use yours. And when they do that, they restrict progress. They restrict development. Most businesses today are transacted over the phone. And if they obstruct you from doing that, they are killing your business. Employment is not there. They have nothing to offer you. And that which you are using to make a living, they will take it away from you. You see, they are slowly bringing you to your knees. The wheel of development is grinding to a halt. The rotation is grinding to a halt. What do they hope to achieve with these policies? Heaven knows. Well, you call the attention to it, they say you are opposing them. I just gave you an instance of the Sowore issue. Demonstrate, protest, say something. Once you do that, you are an enemy. Once you do that, they will find something wrong with your steps. They don't want you to say anything. They don't want you to say anything. They will never want you to say anything. Tell me the kind of government you have, and you tell me what they hope for you. I doubt it. I doubt it. A country where it is funny. Let me read you what somebody wrote. Let me get this call and then I'll read it. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Alozie, good afternoon, sir.
Good morning from here.
My name is Chukwuemeka from Enugu Province. Alozie, thank you for the good job. Really appreciate you. Hamadike, Ebubedike, Tuwan and Biafra, we greet you, we salute you. You're the best that can ever happen to the black people in the surface of the world. We appreciate you. Well done. Alozie, we really appreciate you for the good job you're doing for us. Yet, the trending in the zoo right now, sir, is EXN. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody from the east to the west, from the north to the south, including the people that came back from the north, came back to celebrate stuff in this New Year period. They were all testifying that the best thing that could happen to the black people is EXN, is Southeastern Security Network that our leader has launched for us. And that is the only best thing that could happen to the black people in the surface of the world. At least you can sleep in your house now, and you will sleep with your two eyes closed, knowing that there are people within our territory that are protecting us from the invasion of the Fulanis. The Fulanis are everywhere, because this is what happened in Nimbo and in Uzuwani. They invaded the people when the people were still sleeping in the night. Very early in the morning, they have destroyed more than thousands of souls. But right now, when people know that the EXN and the forest protecting us, everybody now can sleep with their eyes closed, and they will wake up like a new baby born the next day. We are all thanking our leader. We are all appreciating our leader for the good job he has done for us. And I continue to say, whoever that is not willing to be in line with what Mazinan the Kano is doing for us, with what the EFN, the gallant able men that we have, that our leader has given to us. Yesterday we don't have it. Wazurike didn't give it to us. Nyawodo didn't give it to us. Edwin Clark didn't give it to us. It's only our leader that had our interest in mind that gave us EXN. And the reason why EXN came is to protect us and shield us from Fulani Holigaki, because they are everywhere. They go anywhere they want to go, they do anything they want to do, and nobody is standing on their way, nobody is stopping them, nobody is asking them questions. They can kill at any time they want, they can rain mayhem at any time they want. Nobody, not even Ugwanye, not even Willie Obiano, not even the stooge that is in Owerri that can do anything about it. They don't have our interest at heart. It's only our leader, Muhammad Dike One Biafra, Mazinan the Kano, the only undefeatable leader that we have in the whole West Africa, that is carrying his people along, that have his people in the mind, that have the majority of the people in his mind, not himself. Our leader didn't care about himself. He has sacrificed everything sacrificable just to give us a better life. And tell me, why will I be somewhere and somebody will come and be talking about that God sent, and I will be talking evil against that kind of God sent, and I will be abdomen, I will keep mute. I will be looking at that person to spoil what God has brought here on earth. Alozie, I want to tell you something. Do you know this is how they castigated Jesus Christ? They said Jesus Christ was blaspheming. Up on Latin, the Son of God that God has sent to come and bring people from condemnation. People were the ones castigating him that he is blackmailing, that he is blaspheming, and they want to bring the same style where the Kano is. And I said, if I come across you, I was in my working place a month ago. One stupid guy that thinks that he's street person and is wearing senator come and be saying rubbish. I finished his life for him. I finished him. I insulted him to the extent that he can't stand it anymore. Shame alone has killed him. And today now is the one running up to me and telling me that, how can I join IPOB? And I was like, hey, how can you join IPOB? Have you waked up from your slumber? Have you been healed from the sickness of the Fulani? Glory be to God. You will wait until rain comes again. When the rain falls again, before you can join IPOB. Now, what do I mean is that, sir, they are all appreciating it. Even the ones that are in Ogbawusa, they came back this period of time. They were jumping and they were very happy. And some of them have concluded that they are not going back to the north again. That what they had in Southeast now is something that money cannot buy. That we should help them to be appreciating our leader, Mazinan the Kano. So Mazinan the Kano, wherever you are, we are appreciating you. We are thanking you. Well done for the good job you're doing for us. May you not be tired. May God continue to fill you with strength, with wisdom and understanding. May your enemy go down before you, that at the end, that which that you have stood right for will be accomplished, and it will be something that will bring glory to the name of Chukwuemeka. Alozie, thank you. I really appreciate you. I just need to be in line with what you. I just need to be in line with what you brought on board today. But it's unfortunately here in Enugu we are somehow blacked out. But we appreciate what our leader is doing for us. Alozie, thank you. I really appreciate you. Well done, sir. Continue your good job. May Lord continue to fill you with wisdom, strength, and may He provide your needs for you and your family in Chukwuemeka. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate you, sir. God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Likewise to you. The same good wishes. And when we are talking about ourselves, we must bear in mind that there are other factors hovering over us. And our inability to control ourselves will make people from the outside get control over us. They are controlling our resources, and now they will control us. These are the same people determining how you breathe, how you rest, how you eat. And this is something you must pay attention to. Listen to Bill Gates. They come as philanthropists because you are unable to take care of yourself one way or the other. Since you've decided to be a beggar, since you have decided to be a pest, you think they are doing you good. Listen to them. Listen.
They deserve to get this vaccine first. They deserve to get this vaccine first. And from there, you want to do tiering in various countries to make sure your most vulnerable populations get it. In our country, that would be blacks and Native Americans, people with underlying health conditions, and the elderly. And so we need to look at as a globe, and we're involved with many European leaders and African leaders and others in Southeast Asia to make sure there's a purchasing fund that can pull that vaccine through when it's available and get it out in wide-scale distribution.
This is these are the things they put out to you. You are vulnerable because your leaders, they have betrayed you. Every other person is poor except them. They are here getting your resources, and they act like they care for you. And they will take this vaccine and give to your governors and pay to your members of House of Rep and your senators to give you the vaccine because they are not sick. They don't get sick. They can't test it on themselves. No, they will test you first. They will test you first. And you're here running around. Show them you are capable of doing things on your own without begging. Make it possible so that people can go back to where they come from without running away, and show what they are capable of doing. When you tell a hater to do something for you, you know that person doesn't like you, just like the Fulanis are doing. You wonder what result you're going to achieve. If you miss it, if you partially heard what she said, you will understand.
They deserve to get this vaccine first. They deserve to get this vaccine first. And from there, you want to do tiering in various countries to make sure your most vulnerable populations get it. In our country, that would be blacks and Native Americans, people with underlying health conditions, and the elderly. And so we need to look at as a globe, and we're involved with many European leaders and African leaders and others in Southeast Asia to make sure there's a purchasing fund that can pull that vaccine through when it's available and get it out in wide-scale distribution.
Purchasing fund. They have one thing is that when they do this testing and when they do this public vaccination, showing off, you think that they are actually vaccinating themselves. You think that what they are putting in their body is what they are putting in your body. And they say, do it to you first, the guinea pigs. And they are consulting European leaders. And then they are stooges in Africa. And we are telling you, I was mentioning to you charity beginning at home. You you are your own worst enemy. When you have people that have displayed their inability to accept you, they display their ability to punish you, to do things to you. How can you wholeheartedly accept their gifts, even if they are well-intentioned? You should be able. You should be able to read the writing on the wall. Some people will be saying, oh, they say elderly too. And then you have the COVID-19 vaccine. They have vaccine for smallpox. It's still there. Blue Nile virus, the Nile virus, all these viruses. And next year they will tell you, oh, the one we vaccinated you, the vaccine, the virus has muted. Okay, it has gone to something else. Therefore, you need another one. You remember all those viruses and the vaccines before COVID-19. It is always mutating. It was always changing forms. And you continue. You continue to believe, to follow them. If the African leaders can give peace a chance, if the African leaders can actually sit down and watch their activities and say enough is enough, we are capable of doing this and that. We are capable of taking care of ourselves. When we need help, we will call you. But for you to wholeheartedly disregard the feelings of your people, not acknowledging their achievements, and you turn yourself to a beggar, you are actually begging for the vaccine. You are actually begging for the death of your people, just to make yourself politically correct and politically relevant. Those that are qualified are ignored. Those that can medically pilot the affairs health-wise when it concerns the citizens are ignored. Instead, foreigners, Chinese, those you know that they hate you, those that you know that can kill you in a twinkle of an eye, you bring them to champion your health system. Who is fooling who? Who is fooling who? Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yes. Master Alozie, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you very well. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Master Alozie, don't you go to Kadia Madrid? Biafra all over the world. Don't you go to Kadia Madrid? I need left. Then the kind of the sheik Obulabu. Oh, life for I would have to Biafra. Now, I can do it, you know. I can do that. I'll get their phone there. Then Biafra, they said, as every river has a source, so every human being has a beginning. Very simple message. And the next thing, Biafra, our leader said, the problem we, the black people, have is our brain. Every human being has his own story to tell. I must pass this message to every human being on this planet Earth. You see Sirach. But you see verse 16, very, very important. You see chapter 50, Sirach, verse 28 and verse 29, very, very important. From 1 to end, study it very well. In the time of Moses, we had the story of Moses. We had the story of Adam and Eve. Luke, chapter 23, including Pope, listen to this verse because we are not talking with them. They are writing us up, but there's no problem. Very soon, every network here in Nigeria will see. All of us will die here. You see this word they are cutting. See, Luke chapter 23. You see verse 10, verse 11, verse 12, and verse 16. Very, very, even Jesus, his own brother, killed him. In his own time, we have these people there. That is how they want to kill our leader now. To stop this person, our leader is not even talking for the past 3 weeks. And they think they will stop with Kechika, that Kechika is just a joke. Okay, let me tell you a few. Tell them regular Biafra. Can I watch every minute? You don't pretend. See, pretend is going out of EU. To make sure that they use Biafra, including me, to be sitting. Come and get Karen Congo. You show this our leaders here. Why is it? Alozie, you should put your eye on the water, the boy by him more kind of way. My time I have again. Okay, Runda. We are just watching them. They refuse to remember what happened in 1967 to 1970. They make a cut off. Fulani president, Fulani head of family staff, Fulani everything. Son to Igbos. And they are there telling us stories. They don't know what to get out of security network. They never tell you to be America. Only the day they are going to be. They don't know how war. Only the day they are free to 2 years. Only the day they are free to 2 years. And about I thought to throw part of the no captain. Organization chapter 6. On top of that, I feel I want to guy, the better guy war for the Oku. Open him the air with you, bro. You need a cocoa like a campo. Open one jayo. Capoco to come and came by here right feeling that I was over. I can push a Rushini level day low. The part time I like to put together. The next time you want to therefore just for no case to put together. Then I'll be able to say, I want more hands over. I walk up to hands over. We are not allowed. I think that's the first time. Part 6 or part 10. Then before Chukwuemeka to the take a week. Oh, my animal police tell them for our family. Oh, you're going to issue. Oh, the moon, not the speak. They don't have a serious nursing. I see more about the I can't flag it. Or somebody flag it for the low. What flag it? Okay, flag it. My God, Chukwuemeka and I can be the by head and Sakari Bill. That's the most. I cannot regret. Ndapụta ndị iche ndị uke ndị mmiri ọ na-asọ nga ọ na-alụ ụmụ ọwa nne mara mma ga-eso m gawakwara afọ ụmụ ọwa ga-eso m gawapụtakwa nsoro dị aka aka na-atarawa ahụhụ m ụmụ anyị akpọchi ụmụnne ha ga-esi the food very soon you won't God you see you are paying attention ha na-agba ya okirikiri na ọtụta gị ada ete anyị na-ekele mse a ga-akụ ihe niile na ala Biafra gaghị akwụkwọ ala Biafra ọdị ụwa dị mma na kọmkata wee onye ọbụla ndị Biafra agịda abịa unu kwere ka isoro unu kwekọta n'ime ụlọ ọnya unu kwekọta ma onye na-esi n'ụlọ n'ime ala ndị mmụọ ya ọnwa ọfọ na ogu ihe ji zọta ala ihe ji ebi n'ala wọda ekechapụta ya bababa kama ọba ka bụ anda kọp mmadụ na-esi ofe n'iwe na mba ekwughị ozugbo ịma ihe a na bobe anyị nọ ya we are still facing the death and we are facing the top mmadụ na ihe ndị anyị na-ata ya ndị a kwụsịrị achịkọta anyị niile ma ndị gọvanọ achịkọta anyị niile
Thank you, Master.
Thank you.
All hail Biafra. When we have people that can stand and defend us from foreign or European people, that is the time we know we have come of age. There was somebody from Madagascar, their president, that is saying that this vaccination doesn't suit him. Compare the Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yes, Mazi, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Mazi Maimanugones Jaka. I am the national PRO of IPOB here in the United States, and I reside here in Washington, D.C., but I'm from Amibo. Amibo is in Olo. Amibo is the home of the Tiger, and Amibo is the home of King Jaja. Mazi, thank you so much. I thank God for Almighty for Mazi Namdekano. Mazi, it is something that we've been saying that we will continue to say. Because, what happened now is that Ugobrele Nambabu and, Kobrozi, also, Osahujuranya and her Popom. Now is that we have to do what we have to do. Because the fight we are fighting is the fight that every other person are fighting is there, in that contraction. The Oduduwas have realized that Nigeria is not the Nigeria they used to know. Then the middle belt people know now they are fighting for their own survival. Man, what we are fighting for now is the preservation of our life. And we are fighting for our survival. And we do not need to chew wars. We do not need to even just do anything to please anybody. Believe me, it is a matter of life or death. We are not fighting that because, we are political correct. No. This is life or death. And this is the people that have intended that they want to exterminate us. It's not that they have not tried it in the past. They did it in the past. But thank God it did not work out the way they planned. But this time now they wanted to come again. Man, who are the ones that's supposed to be angry in that Nigeria? Who are the ones that's supposed to carry arms in Nigeria? It is us that have been subjugated. It is us that genocide was carried out on. It is us that are unable to account for 3.5 million children that we are intentionally starved to death. It is us, that we have been subjugated in that land for something that we have never done. There is no crime that we have committed. There is nothing that belongs to anybody that you have taken from them. But because of the hatred they have on us, they want to occupy us. They have the audacity. They have the impetus. They have all that given right, God-given right, to come to our land. We did not go to conquer anywhere. We have never gone to any place and then we occupy the place that doesn't belong to us. We always go out and then we coexist with the people that we have gone there. And we do everything to better their life and then to be able just to live according to their doctrine. But these people have come to our land. And the people that are coming are the Fulanis. These Fulanis have taken it upon themselves. They said they're going to take out all the indigenous people in that contraction of Nigeria. Then go to the north. You can say, the northern part, they are Muslims, maybe they are unified. But that is a lie. And they have their own intention. You have their own Nigeria. You need to bring all the Fulanis from the Sahel. All the Fulanis from West Africa. Just to occupy the land. Now, the little bad people realize it. For us, who are their friends? For us, who are here? Then it is time for us to wake up. We need to wake up and know that these people do not, we should be good.
For one reason, your line is fading. It's breaking up. Your line is fading. You can shift around or move around. I don't know. Yeah, his line is gone. His line is gone. If we were to have a credible people that can stand and speak on our behalf, they can't just push these medicines on us. They can be able to say, yes, we have to examine it. We have to see if it is suitable for our people. But in this case, no. They have bought all their agents and put them in places, strategic places. And these things are not proven. They have not been certified. just using it. I gave you the case of the syphilis they inflicted on people in the US, black people. And when they did it, they felt they were useless. You have forgotten the one of birth control given to women. The result. Why do you want to do that? If people are sick, what they deserve is care. You can't say you don't want them to die and at the same time you say the population is too much. And who are we believing? Who is fooling who? And at the same time you are arming people to face each other. As you do that, you deplete the resources of the people. Sometimes when people engage in evil, when people think that they alone can inhabit the world, that they alone think they can inherit everything, how many are there? How many are there? And what can they harvest? You pick and choose who you want dead. It is no longer nature. It is human beings that will start to determine who lives and who dies. Is this the generation we are looking for? Is this the future we are hoping? They are the ones ravaging sites, destroying nature, and at the same time they are ones telling you that you are terrible. But we take it you see, we have a way of doing things the wrong way. These people continuously intimidate us. Why? Because we allowed them. We allowed them. Let me give you an example of what I'm saying. The resources. You see, the four regions. I'm saying this as to why is it that we cannot live separately and progress separately and instill pride in ourselves. I guarantee you that the Oduduwas can proudly represent black people all over the world if they are given the opportunity. Then why are they not seizing the opportunity? Because they are tied to slave chains. They themselves don't want to break up. If you want to break it up, you just wake up one morning and say, we don't belong to Nigeria, Nigeria is dead. Is dead and done, period, finish. The Biafrans can do the same. Dead, done, finish. We must move on. Bedobe can do the same, we must move on. Let me get this call. I will continue. Maybe we can reason when we think it's late. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Hello.
Hello.
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Alozie, all hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
I'm from Anafra. The thing is, I just want to wish you all in the year 2021. Sometimes, this is my Ebola, the only lion of the tribe of Biafra, with the Mazi Israel Oku Kano, Namdi Kano. I pray for that young man. They say it go better for them in the morning, it go better for them in the evening, it go better for them in the afternoon. As if this instance to defend Biafra land, now God will defend his own family from generation to generation. I pray in the name of Jehovah, Yeshua. I pray. And you, Madam, as you do all this work for Biafra, God go agree, you go see that Biafra way there. Now so it will be for every faithful Biafra they wait for our country. No distant time he will come. Now it is my belief, and now so it will be. My brother, all hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra, Ndewo. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.
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 Back to what I was saying. The Oduduwas have all their natural resources. They even have agricultural resources as well. You see the gross revenue they will be getting from it. It will solve all their problems forever. Why stay poor? Why die in one Nigeria that is not one? The middle belt the same way. Why not pursue prosperity for you and your people? The Biafrans the same. And these are the people we are waiting to set us free. They will never set you free because they are depending on you. Because I started it when I started the broadcast today. But I don't know if people were able to grasp what I was saying. And when we say it with certainty that unless we face reality, unless we challenge ourselves, we won't go anywhere. We will not head anywhere. And we blame them. British firm begins gold mining in Nigeria. Just listen to this. I've said it before, I've read it before. The Paemasa project is located in central Nigeria, approximately 115 kilometers from Abuja, Britain. And they're mining it, right? And who is reaping the reward? They are. The Diversified Gold Exploration and Development Company with assets in West Africa and India said the drilling commenced through Moido's joint venture company, Gurara Holdings Limited, Gurara. The company made the announcement in a disclosure sent to the London Stock Exchange. It explained that the PMS project is located in central Nigeria, approximately 150 kilometers northwest of Nigeria. And we wonder we are bondaging ourselves. We are not taking things seriously the way we are supposed to. As usual, I told you the South Africa is coming, and we'll end it here. Tomorrow will be another day, and that is the way we do it. stay around South Africa. They are coming on air. And I will be closing direct for them to take over. So I thank you all for the program, and I will be closing direct for them to take over. So I thank you all for the program, and I will be closing direct for them to take over. So I thank you all for the program, and I will be closing